Camera for Cam's Mortgage Minute on Tuesday, December. I'm just caught up in October still. December the 10th. Bottom line is some numbers came out and CMHC looked at the housing starts, the new housing starts, and they fell in November both for single and multi-family units, particularly in Ontario and BC. This was something they had been looking at and watching on a regular basis, and they just wanted to see which way the trend was going. And the seasonally adjusted annualized rate of housing starts was 196,125 units in November, down from 203,487 in October. This attribute was mainly declines in single-family detached and multi-unit housing construction and in predominantly Ontario and BC. Overall, the residential construction is acting as a drag on the Canadian economy, but at this point, it looks like the landing in the sector will still be soft. It's not going to be catastrophic like it was in the U.S. When the U.S. economy started slowing down, it really slowed and the new housing construction starts basically fell off the cliff. Total housing starts are now 14% lower than the recent peak in August and 22% lower than the distorted numbers that we saw post-crisis back in April of the year. Housing will continue to be a drag on the economy into probably Q4 of 2013, so it's not expected to change anytime soon. Atlantic Canada, there was a 45.6% drop in starts, and that was primarily due to a decrease in multi-unit family starts in Halifax. As you know, Halifax is the biggest center out there, and when they have a slowdown, it definitely affects the rest of the Atlantic Canada. Overall, the seasonally adjusted annual rate of urban starts decreased by 4% in November, with urban single starts off 5.4% and multiple unit starts down about 3.2%. And as mentioned before, if we look at the numbers in urban starts, basically in Ontario there was a drop of 14.3%, 16.5% in British Columbia. However, in Quebec, the numbers were up 15.4% and the Prairies 16.1%. So not all of the Canadian market is doing poorly. There is regions that have definitely got spurts in growth. Overall, though, as I said, construction is definitely slowing a bit, but again, not like it happened in the U.S., where there was just this huge drop-off where basically the train is slowing and slowing and slowing. It will tell us, time will tell where we're at in the new year and what happens overall, but again, no economist expecting robust growth. I mean, we're pretty much going to be holding pattern and trying to hold on. Anyway, it's been Cam for Cam's Mortgage Minute, and I will see you tomorrow.